Hello and welcome to the bake-off between both teams here.
Joining us here today is Team A, which is Cynthia and Paula, and Team B, which is Tanya and Therese. Now before we start, let's get a few words from our participating groups.
So Team A, what will you be making today?
Today we will be making strudel cupcakes.
Alright Team B, what are you guys going to make today?
Today we will be making a pull-apart cinnamon bun recipe.
Why did we decide to make strudel cupcakes, Cynthia?
Well, in the beginning we decided to make some churros, but then we wanted to make some cupcakes, so we decided to make both, and now it's strudel cupcakes.
So Therese, why do you think we'll win today?
Because we're bomb and our cooking skills are way better than Team A's, and they suck.
So Paula, why do you feel like we will win today?
Well, I feel like we will win today because we have amazing skills. We have pretty decent skills in baking, and because who doesn't like churros and cupcakes?
No.
So Tania, why did we decide to make this recipe today?
We decided to make these recipes because we never had cinnamon buns before and there were $4 to buy. So you've heard it here, folks. Both teams have great ideas. Now let's see who will be crowned winner.
On your mark, get set, bake! Cupcake, we will use cinnamon, sugar. For our cake mix, it's going to be French vanilla, and then including in the French vanilla, we would use water, vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. And then we have butter. And then we have powdered sugar.
Now I know what you're thinking. Why are we in a different place? It's okay, we'll still do it. Okay, so now we have our powdered sugar, our milk, our cupcake liners, our vanilla pudding, our tray, our measuring cup, and our mixing bowl, and a whisk.
Now let's stir it all together and make some strudel cupcakes.
Yeah!
Okay, we poured our French vanilla in there, so what's next, Paula?
We gotta stir in the rest of the ingredients, which is egg, water, and oil. So let's do that.
Cinnamon.
Yes. Now let's do that. 4 eggs here. Here's one for you, one for me. Let's see who. Oh, just kidding. Ooh, look at that flop. There you go. Wait, now let's see who has the best cracking skills. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You got it.
I'm pretty sure you got some eggshell in there, but that's okay. What's next?
Next is 1/4 a cup of water.
You can pour that in here since I have egg on my fingers. Ooh.
Okay, next we're gonna put our oil, so it's gonna be 1/2.
This is heavy. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Now we're gonna pour it in.
And now we make some magic with our whisk.
Faster, Paula, faster! You gotta beat them.
We already are. Take over. My hand hurts. You're doing such a good job.
Thanks. Hang on.
Yes. But wait. We gotta add our cinnamon to make our churros. What's a churro cupcake without cinnamon? Let's do this. So we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Stick it. Does that look like enough? Gotta make sure it's enough. It's too much. So here we have our cinnamon.
And now we gotta mix it all together.
Ooh,
We gotta mix it all together.
look at that. I know about you, but it's looking better than those cinnamon rolls. Also, smells delicious.
Time for taste.
Cynthia, what do you think about tasting this, seeing how delicious it is?
I think we should try it. It looks really good.
Okay. Oh, that was too much, but it's okay. I think it's time that we put these cupcakes in the oven. So before we do that, follow me to the oven over here. Don't mind the pans. We're gonna set our oven to 350 degrees. And yeah. Sugar. Now that we're finished stirring, we're gonna quickly line our cup. Gotta go faster. You gotta move faster. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Shoot. I said to cover the wind. Hurry. No help. Don't grab the ones on the floor. That's nasty. So tiring. Now that we're finished, we're gonna line our cupcakes and we're gonna pour our cupcakes up.
With spoon?
Yes. Gonna fourth of the way. We're gonna fill it up. Okay, that looks about good. Now Cynthia's gonna go at it. Faster.
I'm trying.
I'm not trying hard enough. Faster! Faster! You suck.
Okay, so now since the cupcakes are filled, I'm gonna go put it in the oven.
Careful, don't burn yourself. They're gonna cook in there for about 18 minutes, so we'll check back.
And then meanwhile, we're gonna do the frosting.
Okay, so now we're gonna make the frosting and we're gonna add 1.5 stick of butter. So there's 1. And then and a half. There we go.
And then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla.
Now we're gonna mix it until we get the butter soft. So we'll get on that now.
Okay, now since it's creamy, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon.
Then we're gonna mix it in. Do you think it's creamy enough? Should we leave it like? Should we now add our powdered sugar?
Yes.
How many cups are we adding?
We're gonna add 3 cups of powdered sugar.
Come on, Cynthia. I have faith in you. Come on. Let's look at this. What?
You're not
It's stuck.
What is happening?
Let's see how much that is. 2 cups. 1 more. You got this.
Well, we're trying to finish all you.
It's okay. That's good. That's good.
Okay, now we're gonna add our 3 cups of sugar
To our
creamy,
To our creamy butter.
so 1 cup at a time.
Keep going. We can't stop. Maybe I should use the whisk. Here, hold this. We're good. Add the other one. Well, Cynthia's trying to finish the frosting here. let's go check on our cupcakes. So, as you can see, they're rising up. Do our little knife test. Nope, they're still a little jiggly. We'll check back in like 10 minutes.
Okay, meanwhile, we're waiting for our cupcakes. We're gonna put the frosting in our bag.
Come on, Cynthia. Okay.
And then after this, we're gonna cut a little hole on the bag and then put it in our on our cupcakes.
Need you to work faster. Work faster! Sonia, okay, now we're gonna check back again with our cupcakes. I think they may be done this time. Let's check. See? That's a nice clean one. Let's check another one. Again. Now, I think it's time to take them out and let them cool so that we could put the frosting in it. Okay, now that our cupcakes are cool, as you can see here, we're gonna frost them. So we're just gonna do, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, and now Cynthia's gonna have a go at it. Don't ever pick Cynthia as your baking partner. Comparison. Mine, Cynthia's. Okay.
So for our dish, there are many ingredients that will be needed, so let's get started.
This will be a copycat cinnamon pull-apart recipe.
So you will need 2 eggs and 1/3 cup of margarine.
4 1/3 cup of bread flour, not even all-purpose flour, must be bread flour. 2.5 teaspoons of yeast.
1 cup of brown sugar. I don't find brown sugar to be too fine. Oh, frick. Go back, delete it. So 1 cup of brown sugar. I don't find brown sugar to be too fond. However, for this recipe, it is absolutely wonderful. But for other recipes, I usually find a different sweetener or a replacement.
You are right. Brown sugar tends to be more sweet and overpowering.
Of course, what would cinnamon rolls be without cinnamon? Not cinnamon rolls, that's for sure. So 1 tablespoon of salt and a 1/2 cup of white sugar, much less overpowering than that brown sugar.
Butter is also needed. Yes, margarine was included, however, butter adds more flavor and more texture. Lastly, 1 cup of milk.
Okay, now let's do some chemistry and put this all into the oven.
Wait, not too fast. We have to show them how to make this at home.
Okay. So let's start with the dough. You're gonna need to put some of the yeast into the large bowl with warm milk.
You then put a mixing bowl of sugar, margarine, eggs, salt. After you mixed it well, make sure to add your flour. You put this mixture in an oiled bowl. Cover this bowl and make sure to let it rise in a warm place.
It shouldn't take too long for it to rise. Just make sure you keep an eye on it.
So when it rises, you are ready to work with the dough on a flat surface, perhaps on a waxing paper. Instead of traditionally rolling the dough flat, you will break it into small pieces.
Perhaps like small triangles. Alright, so now you're going to include cinnamon all along the edges. Just make sure it's not centralized because you want them pretty evenly spread out.
Once you finish this, you will put them on top of each other in a small bread pan. Okay, let's just
triangle thing didn't really work out.
Done.